So we're going to come into a seated, lifting up as tall as you can onto the sit bones, and extend your left leg away, keeping the right knee bent. We're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, we're going to round into that C curve, hold. We're going to start to raise that underneath leg up. Lower it back down, and then lift the chest. So we exhale, round, lift, lower, lift that chest. Exhale down, lift, lower, restacking the spine. Take it down, lift. Good, you've got 3 more like this. Keep scooping out the abdominals, rounding through that spine. Breathing in to restack. Last time. And then lift all the way up. Open that right leg out to the side and just walk the hands down the length of that straight leg, finding that stretch. Try and keep the neck nice and long, so really hinging forward from the hips. And just take 3 deep breaths here. Last deep breath. And then when you're ready, just lift and walk the hands all the way back. Let's do that on the other side. So bending into your left knee, extending the right leg away, reach the arms forward. Breathe in. As you breathe out, round into that C curve. Lift that leg, lower it back down, lift that chest. Exhaling to round. So the lower you go to the mat, the more you're going to work into the abdominals. Exhale to round. Lift, lower, and extend. Take it down. Lift, lower. We've got 3 more like this. Maybe go a little bit deeper into that C curve. Last 2. Making this your last one. And then when you're ready, lift yourself all the way up. Fold that left knee out to the side, coming forward into that hamstring stretch on the other leg. Just hold that position. 3 deep breaths in here. When you're ready, just walk those hands all the way back. Extend the leg forward, shuffle forward so that you've got somewhere to roll back. And we're going to slowly roll ourselves all the way down to the mat, coming into a supine position. So knees are bent, feet hip distance apart. Take a moment here to find the balance in your pelvis and spine. You've got a little bit of a gap underneath your lower back, but your rib cage is nice and heavy, so that's in your neutral position. We're going to take it in breath. As we breathe out, keeping the glutes relaxed, start to imprint that lower back down onto your mat and slowly wheel those hips all the way up off the floor. We're going to raise the arms all the way up, fingertips lengthening away from the knees, and then exhale, keep the arms lengthened away as you peel that spine back down, 1 vertebrae at a time, lowering the arms back down to the side. Let's do that again. So we exhale, wheel the spine all the way up. Inhale to raise those arms up and over the head. Exhale, peel the spine back down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale to return back to neutral. You've got 2 more. Exhale, really try and imprint each vertebrae down to the mat, and then peeling each vertebrae up 1 at a time. Raising those arms, really lengthening fingertips away. Keep lengthened as you peel that spine back down. Returning back to neutral. 1 more, breathing in. As you breathe out, wheel that spine up. Inhale to lengthen fingertips away. And then exhale, peel that spine back down. Keeping the arms down by the side now, slowly lift those hips into that bridge position. Hips up high and you're back in that neutral spine. Now we're going to keep the feet where they are, but connect the inner thighs together so you're feeling that real fire into the inner thighs. Now we're going to lower those hips, keep the inner thighs connected. Exhale, lift the hips back up. Breathing in to lower. Exhaling to lift. Breathing in, really connecting to those glutes. Now squeeze your glutes. Breathing in. Breathing out. Don't let those inner thighs come apart. Breathing in. Breathing out. You've got 4 more like this. Last 4. Last 3. 2 more. And then last one, you're going to hold it up, hold, keep the inner thighs connected. We pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the knees back to hip width apart, and then peel the spine all the way back down. Come all the way back to your neutral zone for that spine and extend your left leg up towards the ceiling. We're going to bicycle this leg now, so keeping hips and spine really still. You're going to lower that leg down. We bend, extend and lift. Exhaling to lower. Bend, extend and lift. So you're getting that lovely mobility into the hip, stretching into the back of the leg. Take it down. See how close that leg can come towards the chest without disturbing that spine. Now you might want to stick with this, or on the next one you can hold that leg lifted and float the opposite leg up off the floor, shin parallel to the floor if you can. We're going to lower, bend, extend and lift. Exhaling to lower, bend, extend and lift. Keep this going. Keep the back of the rib cage really heavy into your mat. Good. 2 more. Now holding the next one up, let's reverse it. So now we bend, extend, straight leg lifts all the way up. We bend, extend and lift. You've got 3 more like this. Using those abdominals to keep that spine still. Last 2. Last 1. Now you're going to float that straight leg all the way down to the mat now, taking that right foot on top of the thigh just to come into your twist. So extending the other arm away, rotating into your little spine twist. Keep the shoulder blades nice and heavy. And just hold it here for 2 deep breaths. When you're ready, just return all the way back to center, and let's do that on the other side. So bending through both knees, extending that right leg up. Let's go for it. So we extend that leg down, keeping it long. We bend and extend back to the ceiling or the sky. So we lower, bend, extend. Just enjoying the first few, connecting into that core, keeping your spine really still. Now you can stick with this, or on the next one, hold that leg lifted, float the opposite leg to table. Let's do it again. So we exhale to lower, bend, extend and lift. Same technique even with the leg lifted, so it just adds that little bit extra challenge for the abdominals to keep the back of the rib cage nice and heavy on the mat. You've got 3 more in this direction. Using your breath to help you. So exhaling to lower that leg. Holding this next one up now, let's reverse it. So we bend first, extend the leg away, lift that straight leg up towards the sky. Bend, extend and lift. 3 more like this. Last 2. Making this the last one now. Hold that leg up at the top, slowly lower the straight leg all the way down, connect it to the floor, and then you're going to take that left foot on top of the thigh and open out into your twist, rotating the head towards your fingertips, and just hold it here, breathing deeply. And then when you're ready, come all the way back to center. Good. We're just going to stay in supine. We'll do one last exercise here. So we're going to float the legs up and connect the inner thighs together. Take the arms into a low V with your palms facing up. We're going to take our hip rolls. So start to roll those hips over towards your left side, keeping your knees in line with your pubic bone. We're going to extend that top leg away. Bend it back in, and then use the abdominals to draw the legs back through center. And we go to the other side. We rotate. Extend that top leg, we bend and come back to center. Now if you want to, you can always lower the feet down and do this with the feet connected to the floor, Otherwise, keep them lifted for more of a challenge into your abdominals if you can. We rotate, extend, bend, come back to center. Exhaling to rotate. Inhaling to come back through center. Good, you got 4 more like this. Keep using that breath to help you. Making sure that the rib cage stays heavy to the mat, so you're not letting that rib cage flare. You've got 1 more. And then when you're ready, just draw everything back through center, hug the knees in, and we're just gonna roll over onto our side.